Hi, my name is Ted Fitch and I'm with Qdabra Software, and today I'm excited to show you a demo of our client dashboard, one of the newest features of DBXL 2.4. Over the years, our customers have told us about their reporting woes in SharePoint with InfoPath. The repeating data promoted from your InfoPath form is not easily reported on out of SharePoint. Exporting the repeating data to Excel does not allow you to pivot on the data. We've also been told that many IT departments won't let their users install tools on servers, and so we came up with a client version of DBXL that you can install yourself on your computer, and if you have read access to the library, you can report on the forms. DBXL Dashboard uses a SQL Server or SQL Express instance that's installed on your local machine, and we use a dashboard form to pull the forms down from SharePoint and then push through DBXL for reporting purposes. So before I jump into the demo, I want to just go over a simple setup of the tool. These are the simple steps required. You simply add the template from SharePoint to our DBXL admin tool. This is DBXL installed locally on your machine. You create the tables in SQL, and this is SQL Express that's installed on your local machine. You then configure the SQL mapping in DAT. You then configure the dashboard form to synchronize the template from SharePoint, and then you synchronize and report. Graphically, the documents live in SharePoint. DBXL Dashboard and DBXL live on your client machine. The data is pulled from SharePoint, pushed to a SQL Express instance on your local machine where you can then do your reporting. So let me just dive in here and we'll show you. I've got my expense report form published to a SharePoint library, and you can see the different forms that I have here. This is a browser form published in SharePoint 2010. I have a top-level section of the form, the parent level of the form, which has the employee and manager information, and then the child table, which is the repeating expenses. So my steps are pretty simple here. I can go ahead and create this form, save it, and then I go into my admin tool in DAT, and I go ahead and add the template to DAT from SharePoint. This is the same, we add the same template that's published to SharePoint right here. And then we have our mapping to SQL set up already. I have two different tables. I've got the expense reports and the expense items. And then I simply go over to my dashboard form and I customize my dashboard form to add the expense report. And I want to synchronize with SharePoint. Let's type in the library that I want to synchronize with. This is the only configuration that I need to do here. I just click Save. Now I can go ahead and open up this expense report, and I'm going to click Download. And what I'm doing here is I'm actually downloading the documents. Dashboard is downloading the documents from SharePoint that I have, and it is going to then push these documents through to the locally installed DBXL instance, which is right here. And if I go to my Documents tab, we'll now see the documents have been pushed through. If I go to SQL, I can execute on here, and we can see here all the forms that I have in SharePoint. These are the same forms in SharePoint. And if I go back to SQL and go to my child table and execute, I can see all the repeating data in here now. And the end result here is now I've got my expense report in Excel, and I'm going to just go ahead and refresh this, and all the data is now populated. And let's take a look at my pivot report here. We'll go ahead and refresh, and I want to sort this by month. And now I've got a nice expense report with the data pulling from SharePoint. And I can refresh this at any time. So to reiterate, The system requirements for DBXL Dashboard, you need to use Windows XP, Vista, or Windows 7. We support all three. You do need IIS installed on your local machine, and SQL Server or SQL Express. And we should support both SharePoint 2007 or SharePoint 2010 libraries. So I hope you enjoyed this demo today, and it gives you a good idea of how easy it is to report on your SharePoint data using DBXL Dashboard. Thanks so much.